I looked out my door and noticed two odd little black things moving up the street. As I looked closer, I realized that they were two little ducklings. I grabbed my broom and a box and ran after them. They were underneath a parked car and they were very hard to catch. From that point, I decided to raise them. I knew nothing about ducks, so I went online and did a bunch of research on how to care for them. This was their first time in water, and it was so cute how awkward they were in it. I kept them under close observation. At first, I had them in a cat carrier. Then I decided to put them in a larger pet cage. I was almost constantly with them during the day on my shaded porch, and I took them in at night to keep them warm. They became more confident in the water after a few times, and they did some pretty wacky things. They always seemed to crave my company when I wasn't there, because I could hear them calling for me. I had a really hard time keeping myself from touching them too much. I didn't want them to get comfortable with anyone handling them, since I intended to set them free after they got older. Because you see, I didn't have the type of habitat they needed to be happy. Well, the time finally came where I decided to put them outside. I wanted them to see other birds fly and feel the grass under their feet and be one with nature. After a few weeks, they began to molt, to grow their first feathers. I fed them in the tub to teach them to look for food in the water. Even though I kept food and water in their pen, they were always excited to see me. They would pace back and forth in their pen, wanting me to get closer. I gave them a bath every day. I changed the water at least 3 times since they dirtied it so quickly. Then I gave them time in a warm place to preen. I had to keep a close eye on them when they foraged in the grass because they would try to eat anything. Bottle caps, pieces of plastic, glass. I taught them what no, no, no meant. When they got big enough not to get through the fence of my yard, I decided to let them out of their pen for a few hours with me on a daily basis. Did you want to come out? Come on, come out. Come on, you come out. Oops, you okay? There they are. Quacky Quacks. Hi, Quacky. Hey, Quacky. Quacky. Hey, Quacky Quack Quack. Quacky Quack Quack. I spent a lot of time with them outside. I would walk around with them while they looked for bugs in the grass, and if I was sitting, they felt very comfortable at my feet. Their feathers were starting to develop, a neat experience for me to witness up close. I couldn't hold back anymore. I just had to pet them. They were my little quackies, and they didn't seem to mind. I moved them to a larger yard in the country. I put their pen under a large tree to keep them shaded. Quacky quack 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 quack. Quacky quack quack quack. Quacky quack quack quack. I walked around with them while they foraged for food so they could get accustomed to being in an open space. I also guarded them from predators. They seemed somewhat content in their little condo with a private pool during downtime, but I knew that soon they would need more, because they began giving me resistance when I tried to direct them back inside of their pen for the evening. I researched a few areas for a safe place that they could spend the rest of their lives as soon as they could fly. They were getting close to the age where they could fly. Their wings were almost completely developed. They began flapping their wings a lot and sometimes got off the ground for a few inches. Then it happened. They just leaped into the air about 20 feet. I felt so excited, yet sad, that it was time to let them go. As much as I wanted to keep them, I had to do what was best for them. I took them to their new home. At first, they were nervous about jumping into the water. After they watched other ducks jump in, they took the leap. It was an exciting time for them, meeting others of their kind. They seemed very happy. After they were at their new home for a while, they found a few favorite spots. I've been going to see my quackies every day with food. So of course they're always happy to see me.
Hi babies. Hi babies. Hi babies.
After they've had their fill, they hop back into the water and swim off to the rest of their day.